Hi everyone. In this video, I'm gonna answer a couple of your questions regarding Ho'oponopono, which I get asked all the time. Like these are the most common questions asked. I will answer them all in this video. So many people ask me like when to do Ho'oponopono. You can do Ho'oponopono anytime you want, and in fact, the most recommended time I advise you to do it when you are driving, when you are like walking, or when you are say waiting for anything, or like after you get up, or before, if you are having a difficulty falling asleep, you can do hoponopono then. Or sometimes even in the middle of the night when I get up, I'm not able to fall asleep, I start this hoponopono then too. So you can do it anytime you want. There is no, not necessarily that you have to do right after you wake up or before you go to bed. It's not necessary. You can do it like anytime and it works. And where to do it? Is there a specific place where you should do it? This is what I get asked. There is no specific place. You can do it anywhere. You can do it outside, inside your home, in your car, or if you're at some other places. It really doesn't matter. It doesn't matter when you do it. You can just start doing it whenever you want to. And then people ask me what to do it for. You can do it for literally anything in your life. It could be anything. In fact, sometimes, like when I'm walking, I do this advanced hoponopono for different things. I'll be doing it for my parents, for my kids, for my husband, or for my friends. And sometimes, like I do it even for my hands. Like I'm like I'm sorry, my hands. Sometimes I'm not taking for, like very good care of you. Sorry for sometimes putting you in a situation where you get hurt. Sorry for doing all amazing things for me, for getting or grabbing all amazing things for me. Like sometimes even I do it for my legs also. Like when I'm walking, I'm like, so thank you my legs for taking me to all these amazing places, and giving me this mobility freedom, and I really appreciate you. So you, quite frankly, that sky is the limit. You can do it for anything. And in fact, your priority should be the most priority, I would say, do it for something which kind of is causing you physical, emotional pain. You try to like focus on that first. You do it for that. And you can, like I said, you can always do it for anything. Or even, for example, like I said, I do it for my legs. So I might not be having any problem, but I still do it as because I enjoy doing it, and I feel it's as a way to express my gratitude for my legs. And I think, like when I do it, they kind of feel better. Maybe I'm imagining it. I mean, they're already good. Like, how can they get better? But I do feel better, or maybe it's just my feeling. I feel better. So, anyways, it causes me a lot of happiness. So I do it. And I can give you, like, let me tell you the story of one example I did it for. So where I live, there are like it is, and like after my house, there is like all hills near my house, and I always go for like a walking. On those hills, there is like a trail path, and so right next to my house, just 150 meters from my house, there is this beautiful, beautiful trail. I'll try to put a video in this. I'll try to attach this video, and there is this beautiful trail. But whenever I go on that trail, I always see this coyote. This coyote is like, it's an animal, kind of, it looks like a fox. I think it's not as big as a fox, but it looks like, a miniature fox. And whenever I go for a walk, I always see it. And my husband also goes for a walk on that trail, and my other friends also go for a walk on that trail. And I have asked them, like, hey, do you see that coyote? And they said, like, they have never seen it. But every time I go, I see it. And sometimes, like, one time it was kind of like just walking along with me also. Like, I mean, my husband was saying maybe the coyote is your, like, I don't know, like a soul creature or something, or maybe your spirit animal. Yeah, that's what the word he was using, spirit animal. I mean, that's a nice thing to say, but when, like, when you see an animal, it kind of like invokes your fear. I always try to control that fear. I, of course, try to control, because when you're near any animal, you should not show your fear. That's kind of a, like, makes you prone to the attack. You will attract their attacking or whatever. So, but still, I just want to be myself. I particularly don't enjoy the company of a coyote. Anyways, so once I went for my walk, and I asked my husband to, like, come with me, just like that. We were both going at the same time. Then we were like, okay, let's go to that hill, and he came with me. And I had told him that, I had done this hoponopono for that coyote. And he was like saying, like, while almost we were finishing the walk, most of the walk we finished, and we saw, suddenly we saw this coyote. On the top of the hill, and it just like came, and it was like watching us. Then my husband was like, hey, you know what, this is the first time I'm seeing the coyote. I think it came to meet you. I don't think your Ho'oponopono is working, because it's here. And within like few seconds, like 5 seconds, the coyote was gone. And even I got the doubt, maybe the Ho'oponopono is not working. Then I remember, no, 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 no. I said, like, to my husband, no, it is working, because it literally came for 5 seconds. And maybe that coyote, it came to say bye to me. Maybe it doesn't want to come in the future. That's why it came and said bye to me. And so, yeah, that's like one of the stories, or one of the things which I've used for. And another of the things which I use it for, like I said, like, once I had fight with my husband, and we kind of like shouted at each other, and I was feeling very, very bad about it. I know he was also feeling very bad about it. And after that, he went out to get some coffee or something, and I was at home, and I was feeling very, very bad, and I didn't know what to do. Like, I was just frozen, like, I didn't know what to do. And literally, I just literally sat on the ground right then and there, and I started doing this hoponopono, to like, heal myself of this pain, to, get rid of the pain. And immediately, like within 3 to 4 minutes, I was feeling so normal. Like, just few minutes back, I was not able to do anything. Like, I can't even like do any household chores or anything. I was feeling very paralyzed, because of, like, how bad I was feeling. But once I started doing this, I was like, feeling so good. I knew it's all going to be all right. And I just started, like, doing my chores. I was just doing started doing whatever I was doing. I was feeling a little bit still bad and pain, but it was still manageable. It was very much okay. And later that evening, we, of course, like, we coincide, we patched up, and like we always do anyways. And we were kind of laughing about it. Then I told him, like, maybe you were suffering for all this while I did a Ho'oponopono, and I was like absolutely fine. And we were like, laughing about our fight. So, yeah, like I said, you can use it for any situation. Oh, and also one more question people ask me is, do I need to take bath to do Ho'oponopono? Because it's a kind of a prayer, like, do I need to take bath like that? Or can I do it before I take bath also? It's like I said, you can do it anytime. It doesn't matter. It's a healing thing. Like, yeah, for example, medicine, right? You wouldn't think like, whenever the doctor said you will take it, like evening, morning, before bath, after bath, doesn't matter, right? It's something like that. It really doesn't matter. So, yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll meet you in the next one.